Welcome to Miami. This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the LSU Tigers offense making their way on the field to open this game. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. That is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Hurricanes offense comes out for their first possession today. And here comes the other star wide receiver on the field. This is really an elite college football this season, and both these guys belong in that group.
Yeah, these guys have been chirping back and forth at each other in social media throughout the week. I want to see who has the better day, because chances are that's the team that's going to win today.
Fighting him off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, going to be watching this game and being very proud.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC, and ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here. Move the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Quick pass, the catch is made. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Couldn't find anybody open, and just has to throw it away. Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
This one will be fair caught. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Timeout is called. A tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Got him. He's sacked. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it deep. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Running out of time in the pocket. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
The pocket breaking down. And they've got him, the defense, making a statement on the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in South Florida than you? A captivating start to this one. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's the running back in the flat. He's found some room with the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
The Canes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Context as he let the ball go. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic.
They got him. It's a sack. 2-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Being set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Offense operating from the pistol. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He's past the 30. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He's going to hand this off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the... No shot to bring him down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense.
Oh, look out. The football is free. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Hold it. Offense. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finding some room with the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline. Nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired,
and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
LSU 18.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Down he goes, a sack. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result...
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now they get set to kick it away.
LSU 18.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Watkins. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. So contact on the throw. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Throws to the tight end. And he's got it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Movement at the second level of the defense now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Quarterback operating an empty set. They're going to throw for it on third and short. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
The attempt through the air is incomplete. It's third down.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, it's a great play by the receiver coming up with this touchdown. But let's go back to the beginning of this play. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He got the ball out of his hands quickly to get that receiver the football to give him a chance to put the touchdown on the board.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it go as he's being hit. One last shot incomplete, but they wrap up the victory. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you